Joe Biden appeared careful to focus on policies difference and Trump record and not call Trump himself as he has before a threat to democracy. Oh yes, because he's gonna change the strategy right away in all ways, but he's still saying the same fucking thing, you clown ass motherfucker. Just think about where the black community was when I came into office. They was in hell then, they in hell now, and they're still going to hell behind your ass in a handbag, you son of a bitch. Think about how far the black community has come. Not that far when you keep talking about equality. You know what I'm saying? And civil rights and going to see if we could vote. Still going in to vote these white crackers, these nutcases, to see if we could still keep voting as black people. They do that every so often in their little bullshit. You'll see it on the news. You know what I'm saying? Talking that bullshit, but seeing how far we come and about how far the black community has come. We still got a long way to go. And if you believe that piece of shit talk, then I know you're an idiot. And a follower, you see, COVID no longer controls our lives. I wonder why. You know what I'm saying? Our economy has not, you know what I'm saying, figuratively, literally, literally the strongest, or whatever, the strongest economy in the world. You know what I'm saying? Historic low black unemployment records. You are lying. You're lying, you're lying, you're lying. And you ain't got no black because black people ain't waiting for you to make sure whether or not they have a job or not. You know what I'm saying? And unemployment and employment ain't coming because you did anything special or did anything at all. You know what I'm saying? Because the minimum wage is still full of shit. Fuck is you talking about? You know what I mean? We see black small businesses, you know what I'm saying, where's the black small businesses, Creep Joe? Show me 100,000 or more in this here country. Black small, not major, small black businesses, yeah. And then you're talking about equality, equal rights and justice. You know what I'm saying? And civil rights. You'll see it how can it really see it? Let me say, you know what I'm saying, this again, because Donald Trump is lying. There he goes again, but he just said he wasn't going to do that. He still was staying away from it. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump is lying like hell about it. He said black unemployment hits a record low under the Biden. That's a lie again. What has happened, you're seeing a record high of infiltration, and you're going to see a record high of your jobs going away once they start to infiltrate all your jobs and do all this bullshit and come in and do a whole lot of bullshit. And next thing you know, they're snitching on you and shit, and you go behind your back, and next thing you know, you get fired. And before you know it, all the TJ Maxx got nothing but Latino people working there. You know what I'm saying? Keep on playing. As Harry Truman said, I've never deliberately given anyone hell. Yes, y'all have. I just told the truth, and they thought it was hell. You know what I'm saying? Pete Joe Biden said, yeah, with that twisted fucking mind of yours, that what I'm going to do, well, here's the truth about why Trump presidency was hell for black people. Mm-hmm. Okay. Not his, only Trump available. Oh yeah. Why is the Tigers a pass? Oh boy. Oh boy. So let's tell us why you gave this head. The president cited that Trump efforts to repeal the Affordable Care Act his Affordable Care Act, his tax cut, which benefited the wealthy Americans, and his uh, pandemic policies, pandemic policies that Joe Biden said were especially disastrous. No, it was not. No, it was not. Uh, what you missed, though, is, first of all, let's back up. He said that he will cite the truth. The Joe president cited that Trump efforts to repeal the Affordable Care Act. First of all, to repeal the Affordable Care Act, and it wasn't to be really doing shit for no one. Anyway, it sounds good, and all the bullshit that you talking about, but you probably even put it out there in order to use it now, right here. That's not good enough, and you're not slick enough. Talking about tax cuts which benefit the wealthy. So what if he's gonna repeal it or whatever you call yourself doing or whatever? You know what I'm saying? He out there with, I don't know. Joe Biden's mind is gone. Then he's going to go on to say the wealthy Americans and the pandemic. Then he throws the pandemic in there. You know what I'm saying? Something that they created in the first fucking place in order to use it right here and now. You know what I'm saying? If we talk about his policies, Joe Biden said was especially disastrous. But no, the shit that you did to the American people. Remember, you was on stage. You was the one up there saying, "Come on, man, come on, man." So did Donald Trump create the coronavirus, or where did Donald Trump get it from? You know what I'm saying? But only you and the demon Democrats, Bill Gates, and all the rest of you, Kamala Harris, Soros, Anthony Fauci, the blood-sucking fucking genocidal weasel, and many of your clowns all the way up the Stony Brook and across the platform of the CDC, the World Health Organization, and the rest of all your fuckers. You know what I'm saying? Is the one, you know what I'm saying, to me, your decisions was especially disastrous to the black community. You know what I'm saying? Then he talking about capitalizing on Trump, you know what I'm saying, comments in the last month debate in which he referred black jobs. Biden said, "Folks, I know what a black job is." Oh, yes, you do. It's called probably hang a nigga, kill a nigga, lynch a nigga, enslave a nigga, castrate a nigga, fuck a nigga in the ass, and rape his woman right in front of him, along with his son and his little daughter. That may be the one that you're talking about, Cloud. You know? Talking about referring to black jobs, and you know about what a black job is. Yeah, what you the slave master that's still delivering that job? It's the vice president wannabe of the United States. I know what a black job is. So he gave in Kamala and using Kamala as the black job in order to justify what he said about a black job and gave the mind of the black job. And then he said, I know what a black job is. The first black in America history, Barack Arab ass bomb LGBTQ bomber. Get out of my face. He ain't black out. He's an Arab and he follows Arabical and he's Islam. He follows Allah. Don't give me that. And he has to respect that, and Barack Obama knows that. You better not disrespect Allah, or you're saying Muhammad. You better show some respect. You know what I'm saying? As audience members roar in approval. What approval? Obama isn't black. He's an Arab and he respected as that, and that's what he is. You know what I'm saying? In a notable comment, admit some call for him to step aside. So do I, because he is retarded and always been. Gotta go. Ain't nobody got time for him and his foolishness. You know what I'm saying? He's a fool, I said. Can get it. Never better. But we see Tim Scott fire back after Milwaukee mayor say he doesn't buy the idea that Trump surging with the black voters. Mr. Cue Ball, Tim Scott. You know what I'm saying? A so-called, I guess, Republican from South Carolina. And you see, it's very corruptive down there because we get a lot of this bullshit. You know what I mean? Rather than you focusing on what you're supposed to be doing. So he fires back from South Carolina. GOP Tim Scott Q Ball is, pushing back after the even Democratic mayor of Milwaukee said, I don't buy it when you ask about the President Donald J. Trump gaining popularity with the black voters. You know what I'm saying? Well, November 5th, you would have to buy it. It will be sold, Scott told the Fox News at the Republican National Convention of Wisconsin. I think there's probably a reason why Scott wasn't selected to be the vice president, even though Trump is supposedly, trying to make inroad with the African community in Milwaukee. Mayor Cavalier Johnson said Tuesday during the press conference when asked about Scott's outreach to the black community, I don't buy that. I just don't. Johnson added that he doesn't think Scott has the juice to convince the black voters to vote for Trump. Oh, he don't have to convince us of a damn thing. Just Tim Scott just got to do his job. That's about it. I don't know about all that other nonsense he talking about. You know what I'm saying? We see here where Kerry Lake rage at the news media, anonymously telling journalists, you're you're worn out your years. Yeah, they have. You ain't got to tell me that, Kerry. You ain't got to tell me that. She ain't got to give me no grand speech on that one. They been wore that shit out years ago. Look at what they did during the pandemic. That'll tell you right there. The censorship, the lying news, the carrying on. Look what they did during the election. You know what I'm saying? When the election was going on and he had gotten to this point. You know what I'm saying? Look what was going on then. You know what I'm saying? It was the same thing. It's the same thing. We see Letitia James sues Nassau County over discriminatory laws banning transgender. Yeah, ban them because we ain't with the bullshit. Either you come correct or you don't. Letitia James ain't no one of whatever cross gender, whatever she calls herself, any damn way. So of course she gonna be pushing this woke shit all across the world. And see, this is how they use Letitia James. She's the product of the woke community itself that they push and put into this position so she can, also, you be in that position of power to keep on pushing and criminalizing people because they don't want to accept the woke shit. So we know that the woke community and the gay community and the cross-dressing community and all these different fags, seems to want to control the world in which we live in by, using the government's power to force people into their chaotic, Luciferian, stinking, world. So, I don't give a damn what the fuck she said. It should be banned in all ways until they come correct and respect them, fuck themselves and stay off the little children too. The neo-Nazi, I guess, Manic murder cult leader plot New York attack on millionaire with minorities with poison. Why am I not, shocked in any way? This is the type of nonsense that people do. We see here where, in fact, focus look at false claims around the assassination attempt on Donald J. Trump. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn about no false claim or anything to do with whatever you're saying. To me, it ain't no more than a bunch of bullshit in itself. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no more than a bunch of bullshit in itself. So nobody have time to sit here and worry about all the false claims and the nonsense that you have in your head. We know there's a lot of nonsense out there, and we're still asking and looking, you know what I'm saying, as to who institute and why this has caused so many lives across the planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? So this is point blank saying, we're going to stay in the fight, and we're going to get it right. Let's get Donald Trump back in the White House so we can settle this thing out and get it right, so we can fan it out, so we can get it and keep it tight. That way, our country runs in a bit of clockwork. And we're still watching to see the activation of what came through those borders, you know, say, into our country, and now settling in as such as, and now seeing all these murders and all these different things coming from them, all in all, as they broke. So I wonder, did they tell them to come over here and kill Americans so Donald Trump don't get in office? Because they know Donald Trump was going to whoop up their ass anyway. So, farewell. One, we will meet again.